All right, hello. We worked out division by monomials, right? And so now we're going to be looking at division by binomials, right? When you have like a binomial under as the denominator, and you're trying to divide it. The steps are simple, more like what you did with long division earlier on. That you divide, you multiply, you subtract, and then you bring it down, right? So divide, multiply, subtract, and then you bring down your answer. And then you repeat it, you go all over again. Anyway, for those of us who did not do long division, it's not difficult. It's basically just, this series of steps. Okay. So write our dividend inside, which is 2x squared plus x minus 6, and our divisor outside, x plus 2. All right, so the first thing is to divide. Divide. X divide 2x squared. You divide the first by the first only, right? So x divide 2x squared would give you 2x. And then you multiply everything. So 2x by everything would give you 2x squared plus 4x. Okay, next we subtract. So we've divided first by first, right? So x by 2x squared. Then we multiplied. We multiplied 2x by everything we have here. And so now we're subtracting. So 2x squared minus 2x squared would give you 0. X minus plus 4x. Okay, so we need to do this carefully, right? Whenever you do this, actually, you need to be careful about it. Let me write it out. This is x minus plus 4x. So you need to take note of all the signs involved. Plus x minus plus 4x. So minus times plus is minus, so it means we're going to, actually subtract. So this is going to be x minus 4x, which gives you 3x. So this is going to be minus 3x. Then if I bring this down, then I have minus 6. So I'm done with the first line. This is down. Next we divide again. So x divide minus 3x. The first divide the first. X divide minus 3x will give you minus 3. And then when you're multiplying, you use minus 3 to multiply everything together. So minus 3 times x would give you minus 3x. And then minus 3 times 2 would give you minus 6. Now we subtract again. Minus 3x minus minus 3x. So this will give you plus, right? It's going to be minus 3x plus 3x, which gives you 0 here. And then minus 6 minus minus 6. So minus 6 plus 6 gives you another 0 here. So 0, 0. Basically, we end up with, there's no remainder. We just end up with our answer as 2x minus 3. Which is to say that 2x squared plus x minus 6 over x plus 2 gives you 2x minus 3. Gives you the answer here. No remainder, yeah? To confirm your answer, you can just do 2x plus 2, x plus 2 times 2x minus 3. It's going to give you back, what we have here. Another interesting thing about the no remainder thing is that if you have no remainder, then it means that it's a factor. For instance, you could say 2 is a factor of 6, right? And that's because 6 divided by 2 gives you 3 without a remainder. Right? So let me write that. 2 is a factor of 6 because 6 divided by 2 gives you 3 without a remainder. So when you have polynomials that divide and you don't have a remainder as an answer, it means that it's a factor. You could also deduce from this that x plus 2 is a factor of 2x squared plus x minus 6. Let me take this off. Yeah. So is a factor of, so x plus 2 is a factor of 2x squared plus x minus 6. Okay, let's have the next question. there are two more questions, so let's run through them quickly. So I'll go through this one a bit faster than I did the first one, right? 2x squared minus 1. Now, you want to be careful to write 0x squared because your division follows a 0x rather. My bad. We need to make sure that every term, every degree is represented here. So rather than just write 2x squared minus 1, I need to go and write 2x squared plus 0x minus 1. The reason is because my division follows a series of steps, and if I omit this 0x, I would be very confused at some point. So it's better you just put it in so that you have x squared, x to the power of 1, and x to the power of 0 arranged and aligned there. We have 2x squared plus 0x minus 1, and we have x minus 3 outside. So let's divide. X divide 2x squared would give you 2x, and I would multiply this in. I would have 2x squared minus 6x, right? Next, to subtract. This minus this gives me 0. 0 minus this gives me plus 6x, right? Because minus is plus, so we add them up, you have 6x. Then I bring down my minus 1. I'm going again. X divided by 6 gives you plus 6. So 6x divided by x rather gives you plus 6. So if I multiply that, I would have 6x minus 18. Again, I subtract. 6x minus 6x gives me 0. Minus 1 minus minus, it's now a minus 1 plus 18, which give me 17. So my answer is 2x plus 6, remainder 17. 2x plus 6, remainder 17. 2x plus 6, remainder 17. Finally, for this one, dividing this one is going to be... Oh, yeah, and I should mention, right, you could also deduce from this. You could say that 2x plus 6 is not a factor. Why? Because your remainder is not 0. It's not a factor of 2x squared plus 0x minus 1, right? It's not a factor of that because your remainder is not 0. Also, actually, I meant to actually say, but I mean, this one also holds true anyway. X minus 3 is not a factor. So x minus 3 is, but actually I'll divide up. X minus 3 is not a factor. So they are both not factors of 2x squared. You could say just say minus 1, same thing, right? Same thing. Okay, for this one we have 2x squared plus x minus 3, and we're dividing by x minus 4. Okay, you can try this out yourself. So pause the video, try it out yourself, play it back, and see it done. X divided 2x squared gives you 2x. 2x times x would be 2x squared, and then 2x times minus 4 would give you minus 8x. Next we subtract. Subtract this 2, you have 0. Subtract this 2, you have plus 9x. Again, watchful of that negative sign. X divided 9x gives you plus 9. If you multiply that, you have... Sorry, I forgot to bring this down, minus 3. Alright. 9 by x would give you 9x, and 9 by minus 4 would give you minus 36. If I subtract this, I would have 0, and this would be plus 33. So my answer is 2x plus 9. That's what I get when I divide it, remainder 33. So again, I can say x minus 4 is not a factor because it gives me a remainder. It gives me a remainder. It's not a factor of 2x squared plus x minus 3. And also, you could also just say 2x plus 9 is also not a factor of 2x squared plus x minus 3. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you divide by binomials. Thank you.